Okay, so now I gotta rotate the device again. Ick! Let me see, lighting. These cats are acting weirdo today. It's April 26th, 2026. It's National Richter Scale Day. Have you ever experienced an earthquake? I did, like, I think a couple times, but it wasn't like a really big one. I remember when I was a teenager, I was at my shrinkologist office and it was a tall building. I think that's the only reason I noticed it is because it was a tall building. So when the ground shook a little bit, the whole building swayed so we could feel it. And I was in the waiting room and there was other people that said, a couple other people, I felt it. And then somebody said, was that an earthquake? And the other person was saying, a couple other people were saying, yeah, I was wondering that myself. I felt it. So I think that was an earthquake. I think maybe a couple other times. I think maybe a couple of years ago I experienced one here, but it was very light. There is Stray Cat and there is, I think that's Bobcat. Yeah, that's Bobcat. Um, Stray Cat's the orange one. That's Bobcat. That's Taylor Swift. That's George Clooney. Bobcat Barker. Bobcat's name is Bobcat Barker. And what's his name? George Clooney has some missing fur. I think he's got some hot spots or something. Now, one of the cats, okay, this one specifically, is from the neighbors, next door neighbors. And he came over here, and I never run him off. I usually leave them alone unless they're fighting with our cats, which they're always fighting with our cats. So when they fight with our cats, I get them fixed. Try to rehome them if they're not getting along with our cats. If they are, typically I just let them stay. Preferably they go back home, but I've only had that happen once. Now you see on his back there's a little spot. Well, he's got some under his neck too. Well, anyways, Cat Sajak was Cat dead now, but he was from next door too, and he had hot spots on him. I know a lady who runs a business. It's like a herbal, natural, naturopath type thing. It's called. She calls her business Orange Door Holistic. Orange Door Holistic. And hi, 7 people. And she sells, of course, like tinctures and stuff like lotions or whatever. I bought some cat dermatitis liquidy stuff from her. Let me see if I got it in the house. I should have brought it out. I'll bring it. I'll show you the bottle. And I put it on the cat and it worked. And after I put it on the cat on the previous Cat Sajak, the hair grew back right away, and never had a problem with it again. So this cat being from the same place, I'm thinking it's probably the same thing. It's probably the same problem. Here is, I don't have my cheaters on, so hopefully you can see that. Orange Door Holistic. Let me put my glasses on so let's see if you can see it. Hello, 4 people. If you're leaving comments, I can't see them. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the chat to show. See, Orange Door Holistic, skin, hair, wellness, dermatitis, and fur regrowth. The Pretty Kitty, 2 ounces. And it wasn't that much. I think it was like $7 for the bottle. And it lasts a long time. It's got a sprayer on there. It only sprayed a couple times, and then the stuff inside it kind of clogged it up. So I just use my finger, dump it, dump it out on my finger, and then rub it on the spot that needs to be taken care of. So last night. So he's going to be okay. I didn't get his back. I just got under his chin. And another thing I'm looking for, I'm zone 5B. I need some plants. If y'all can make suggestions, I'll see your comments on replay. Hi, 12 people. I can't see your comments. I don't know how to make the chat show up on my end. If you could give me suggestions for deep shade, and I mean it's deep shade. Let me show you where I'm talking about. Flash says hi, 19 people. Nobody's liked the video yet. Okay, so it would be here. You see the tree line there. Shed there on the other side. That right there is what I'm trying to fill up with shade plants. So if anybody knows perennial shade plants for zone 5B, I would appreciate the help, the suggestions. There's my chickens. Flash says hi. Let me see if I can live chat. See the chat. I'm on an Android tablet. I do not have a cell phone. I only have a landline. If somebody could help me with this, I'll watch it on the replay. You got the little chatty box over in the bottom left-hand corner. I tap on that. It says the options are top chat, live chat, and none. So I put top chat. The chat box will appear for just a second and then it disappears. Not even long enough for me to read it. Live chat, I choose that option. Live chat, same problem. And I've got the chat enabled when I originally set up the video. So I don't know if there's some setting on my phone or on my tablet. Again, this is a tablet. It's a Samsung tablet. Maybe y'all can tell me how to figure that out. I'm not doing this for money, so it's not that big of a deal. I would like to chat back and forth. I'm not trying to monetize on this. But if you are looking for some good videos to watch for people who are trying to monetize, I recommend Bowser's Funny Farm and CJS Chicks. Bowser's Funny Farm just got back from being on a little vacation. They make shorts, the 30-second shorts you'll see in your scroll. And subscribe to them. You know, the shorts are anything from 15 seconds up to a full minute. And Bowser's Funny Farm is making a lot of lives several times a week, sometimes twice a day. Sometimes she'll do a campfire live. Them I usually can't tune into because it's me and my old self go to bed early. And I'll show you that's my tumbler right there, tumbling glass. I think today, it's been 2 weeks. I'll stop the tumbler and see how the glass turned out. There's one of my broodies. She's on 2 eggs. And here's another one of my broodies. She's on 2 eggs. And I put this rice in. This is ramen noodles. Somebody gave me that, a package, a case of ramen noodles for free. And I'm gluten-free, so I thought I'll cook them and give them to my chicken. I seen on somebody's video, I think CJS Chicks, that her chickens like the noodles. But I put them in there so I wouldn't, I got the live traps out for any raccoons that come around. I have heard the raccoons. Heard them up in the trees. But I don't want to encourage them to come around, so I try to put the food up at night. Oh, forgot that food. I'm talking about taking food up. Geek, 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 geek. That's homemade cornbread. See, they like it. Yummies! They were pretty full last night. I put some down, they ate a little bit, and then they left, and so I put it in there for one chicken and then took it out. After about an hour, I took it out and put it in with the other chicken. 2 people on. It says, hey, 2 people. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out hide live video. What does that mean? One person. Hi, 1 person. 0 people. Well, I guess 0 people is the time to check out. Have a good day.